with SONJI on the Coyoteman Show Network.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With SONJI Lucy and SEKOU, we're on the edge.
Hey.
What's up, people?
What's happening, guys?
What's going on? What's going on?
It's SONJI and SEKOU, the Batman.
I'm here.
What's going on? Where
What's up?
laughter's out.
Therapy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
What's happening, everybody? The whole week done went by. It's already Wednesday.
Like yesterday was Wednesday. Like last Wednesday.
Well, I slept for 2 days straight, so.
Oh, so yeah, it looked like last Wednesday to you then. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
guys,
Yeah.
I'm so excited today. We have a guest. We have a couple of guests in the house today. We're going to start off our first half of the show with our guest, Miss Val Jenkins.
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Val, how's it going?
It is absolutely wonderful.
I heard you
Wonderful.
are blessed and highly favored.
I am.
Yes.
I am.
Tell
I'm
us
honored.
about your miracle.
First, I'm honored to be here. And I thank you all for inviting me in. Thank you. Yes. So I have tons of miracle, but the miracle you referred
Yes,
to,
the one that was
on my birthday, April the 28th, the doctors called me up on my 55th birthday, double nickel. The doctors called me up to say that I am now cancer free.
That's what's up.
On my birthday.
That's what's up. That's the best gift ever.
Best gift ever.
Best gift
Best,
ever.
best,
That's
yes.
what's up. Wow.
So for 5 months, I was diagnosed with stage 3. Just cancer is a very, very rare cancer that most doctors never even heard of people.
Wow.
So I've been dealing with that, and but on top of that, briefly, I was born with a brain disease. So my brain is in my neck. It's called Chiari malformation. My brain is in my neck. I am legally blind. I am legally paralyzed. I have 8 diseases in my body. And the doctors in 2017, the doctors gave me 6 months to live. And on top of that, I turned around and beat cancer stage 3.
Girl, that's a walking
Yo, I'm
miracle
in
right
awe right about
here.
now. Like,
Oh my God, did you hear her? That's a mouthful.
Go ahead, X.
no,
X.
it's nothing to ask. I'm just, I'm happy for you. Like,
Thank you. Thank you.
that is nothing but the creator. Like, that's what's up. Like,
Thank
She's
you.
always
I
so
don't-
chipper and pumped and happy.
Always.
So,
Laughter is her therapy.
you said you was legally blind?
I am legally blind.
Uh-huh.
With my brain disease, it controls the muscles in my eyes. So people be like, well, how is this happening? So it's your brain. Your brain controls from when you blink your eyes to when you twinkle your toes.
Okay.
And every single thing between my head and toes has happened. I have a disease called spasticity, where I lose control of all my limbs. And my arms literally spins around. Yes. I mean, I'm very public. Is
I heard
all
you
my
well
videos
known.
is
I heard
very
you well
on
known in the city.
Facebook. So each day I don't know what might happen. I could be sitting here talking to you, laughing and joking, and be like, hold that thought, I can't see.
But you can see everything right now.
I can see everything right now. And the people always ask the same question. Well, where's your walking stick?
Oh, wow.
And I'm glad they are, because if I didn't have this disease, I wouldn't know neither. And I advocate on blindness.
Okay.
So I'm not blind 24 hours a day, but when the disease flare up, I can lose my eyesight. One eye I couldn't blink for 3 months. The other eye I couldn't see out of. So I used to wear a patch, not on the eye I couldn't see of, but the eye I couldn't blink. So, but
Keep dusting
yup,
stuff out.
and it could be the next day it'll switch. Or the next day I have a headache, or my arm spins around, or I'll be just sitting there and I just vomit it all over the place. Like, you never know, day by day, how I would be affected. So both of them is a very rare disease.
That's definitely
my
rare.
cancer disease. My cancer doctor never heard of the brain disease. The brain disease doctor never heard of the cancer.
Yeah, what I didn't understand when you were saying about your neck. I don't.
So
You said your brain in your neck.
Yeah, so my brain is bigger than my skull. So the stem of the brain, and I don't go into the medical name, the
Down
stem of the
further. I
brain
got you.
is in the whole of my neck.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
But you know, with all that you have, it makes you are so unique in every way. You give back to the community.
I do.
And I know people that don't have no issues that may be bothering them or part of them, and they don't do anything. So.
And I tell people all the time, I could be in a conversation with you for 20 minutes and could tell if you have major health issues or not. And most of the people that I know that's dealing with major health issues are givers. They want to help, they want to give, they want to volunteer, they want to just donate all that time. But the ones who you never could get out to volunteer don't have any health issues whatsoever. So they just don't get it. They don't get it.
So what are they missing? I just want to know so it may be able to help others to actually want to do more for the community.
So it shows like this, the show. People are so quick to say, if you're a giver, you shouldn't have to show it on Facebook. You don't have to show it on TV. And I beg the difference on that. Because something simple as the White House. I was blessed to volunteer for the White House the whole 8 years of the Obama administration. And because I share the things that I do, I was able to get over 250 people in Baltimore to the White House. So we do, my daughter and my granddaughter and myself, we do what we call random families. And we probably been doing that for like 12 or 13 years, where we walk up to a random family and we take them shopping. Whoever's there at that moment, what are you doing right now? And they always be like, what? Like, come on, let's go shopping. And they be like, what you mean? Let's go shopping. The only rule I have with that is I don't want to know your name. Of course, I'm going to tell you my name because it's like, what you mean you're going to take me shopping? It's scary. You know, and I go on Facebook Live for safety reasons, not to show off what I'm doing, because for safety reasons. So we take them shopping for whatever they want at that moment. We take them shopping. So I've always volunteer. On top of volunteer, I started a nonprofit called Hug, Don't Shoot. Yes, Hug, Don't Shoot.
Right now. And going back to what you were saying, we'll go back to touching on that as far as explaining what you're doing.
So every time you see me, you will see us in a bright colored shirt. And it's not I have a big mouth by nature. So you're not only going to hear us, but you're going to see us. The reason why I chose not to do black and white, because we need to get rid of this black and white.
Yeah, I'm about to put a
we need to get rid of this black and white thing.
I agree with you.
So our mission is to bring a sense of peace to everybody. And I used every in capital letters, every community, one hug at a time. I never say, hey, what is your financial status? Nope. I don't say, oh, you white, I'm not gonna bless you, or you're a Jew. In this blessings of this organization, I've been called to speak at the Muslim mosques, the Jewish synagogues, the Catholics, the Christians, the homeless, the ones that have stuff they still need. Everyone need a hug. I tell people all the time, the hug that you give might be the hug that you need. You just don't know who's lonely. The ones that have the most money is the ones that suffering and dealing with loneliness. Yep. They don't have anyone to talk to because they look at everyone is there for their money. Right. So they don't know who to love. They don't know who to give to. They don't know who to share. I have so many people who donate to Hug Don't Shoot, and they don't want us to know their names. Because they have money and they don't want to be known that they are given these blessings.
That's true. I can understand it. But
I understand that too.
What I did like about what you said earlier is when you do show the things that you're doing, it promotes people to want to do it too. They want to join in with the mission. And what was your mission?
It's to bring a sense of peace to every community, one hug at a time.
Yeah, so when you put that out there, it makes people want to join in with the mission, you know?
Right. So people see Hug Don't Shoot and they instantly think of violence. Of course we want this shooting to stop, especially shooting from yesterday, 60 bullets 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. Of course we want that to stop.
Where did that happen?
On
Rose Street.
Right.
Rosefield. Yeah, I mean Rose Street, yeah.
So what did
over east, right up by Monument.
What did they do? 60 bullets?
60 bullets at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
They just start shooting?
Just start shooting.
It's war zone.
Right.
Yeah.
So our mission, what I'm not going to do is to go out here in front of a bullet. I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to stop the bullets, because that means I'm going to jump in front of the gun, and I'm not doing that for anyone. And again, our mission is to bring a sense of peace to every community. So say somebody says something nasty to you or talk down to you. They shot you down by the tongue of their mouth.
Gotcha.
So Hug Don't Shoot goes in different ways. We do, like, on the 28th, we're going to assisted living home, and we're giving them personal hygiene. Amazon is our #1 sponsor, so we get stuff every month. Every month, yes. So we're doing that on the 28th. Last month we went hiking.
Okay.
July the 30th, we're doing Christmas in July at Woodlawn High School. And the last 2 years, Christmas was gone for everyone during the pandemic.
Right.
Everyone lost Christmas. You couldn't spend time with your family. You had gifts they couldn't give them. So now we're going to do a big Christmas tree, Santa Claus, the whole 9 yards. Shout out to Soy. Kai Young, Baltimore County Police Department, he's in charge of it, and we're just teaming up with him. So again, it would be all day long on Woodlawn High School. So we basically do a little bit of everything. Name it. If it could bring a sense of peace to the community, we're going to do it.
That is awesome.
That is definitely awesome.
I can appreciate everything that you guys are doing.
Absolutely.
Your organization is a nonprofit organization. Is there a place where they can, people can send you donations or reach out to you and help in any kind of way with any of the events that you got coming up?
Yes. We always need volunteers. Our volunteers are called hug dealers. Hug dealers. We deal with hugs, not with drugs. So we always need hug dealers. Some people say, well, I want to sign up, but I can't dedicate my time. It don't matter. You could come out one day, you could come out 10 days. So what you do is you go to our platform is www.hugdon'tshoot.org, Facebook and Instagram. You sign up, register, be a hug dealer so we can know who we have out there. Unfortunately, we can't give you a shirt, but you could purchase a shirt. And if you come out, you have to be uniform. You come out with just a regular shirt, you're not a hug dealer, you're just a person. You can't go to McDonald's without a uniform on. So you go out and say, we'll send you an email. Once you sign up, we'll send you an email. Say it's something that's interesting to you. You just sign up and say, I'll be there. It's that simple. We only ask, once you're there, we only ask you to dedicate 2 hours of your time. Say it's something that you can't do because you got to work. Just ignore the email. It's that simple. And I tell people, it don't affect you until it affects you.
Yeah.
That's true.
It don't until I get it all the time. It's like a story that I never wrote. Hey Val, how you doing? Like I see you out there in the community and I'm so proud of you and I want to support you when I get some money and when I get some time I want to come out there and here it comes. You know Val, you know the girl that got shot last week? That's my sister or that's my cousin or whatever. It always that spill first. Can y'all come out and give us hugs or whatever? The one thing we don't do is retaliation murders. We do not do retaliation murders. That's on the police department. God forbid if someone get innocently shot or murdered, then we'll be there. We do the funerals and I always use Taylor Hayes, the little 6-year-old girl that got shot, got killed. I always use her because she was our first funeral. So we do funerals like that.
So what do you do when you go to these events to support?
So when we go to the different funerals, we're just there. We give hugs, we give love, and even events like a funeral. We do what we got to do to make people smile. It's breaking the peace. It's breaking the ice. And when they see us coming in with our different colors, and there's so many people, we have the black, we have white, we have Jewish, we have Mexican, we have everyone is a part of our team. It just gives them a sense of peace.
Gotcha.
And when we have events, it depends on what the events, like walking. Who would ever think going hiking would bring a sense of peace? We had so many people there, the children, I don't want to hike. But when they got there and they was throwing the rocks and what children do and climbing the trees and having a good time. And at the end of the day, the little boy, one little baby, he was like 6 years old, picked a flower for his mother. And he carried that one little flower the whole 4 hours we went hiking. So hopefully we gave him a moment of life that he will remember forever.
That's
Definitely
awesome.
did. That is definitely
So
dope.
tell them where they can reach you again before we close out.
You can reach me on hugdon'tshoot.org on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to donate $1, $500, whatever your heart feel, Cash App, Hug Don't Shoot, PayPal, Hug Don't Shoot.
That's awesome. Do you have anything, Mr. SEKOU, Madman?
No, I'm just happy to see this young lady actually walk up here, and
Yes.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, you came in, I did not know. Like, I knew about the Hug Don't Shoot thing because
Right.
you know I'm the co-host, so she let me know. But I was like, all right, this is cute. I like this. Okay,
All right, this cute.
you know. All right, and then I saw your picture, so I was like, okay, this is really cute. All right, it's a kid thing. All right, cool. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm intrigued. Let's see where it goes. But then you got up here like, man, I'm happy to even be sitting 2 people down from you. Like, that is dope.
Thank you.
Man,
I am honored to be here because not only do I have major health issue, I have one daughter who's an ovarian cancer survivor. And she just recently had surgery. While I'm laying in the bed with her, 3 days later, I found out that I had to have that same surgery as she did. So people just don't even understand. Like, I am here just a shout. Like, when I had the surgery, they basically took all my organs out. All my organs out.
Beautiful.
And I'm still walking.
Yes,
I'm still
is.
sharing. You see a beautiful
You
show.
are a beautiful show. I mean, you know, I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm sorry.
Your light is shining.
I'm a beautiful show.
You're a beautiful show. Yeah. Stamp that, copyright it. Yeah. Holla at the kid. Beautiful show.
patent
This
that.
young lady. Yes. Bang.
I'm a beautiful show.
Beautiful
I want
show.
y'all to know.
It's just that if you can really, you're really the true meaning of you don't know someone's journey. Like, I look at you and I didn't expect you to say any of that. I'm thinking that you do the hug, don't shoot. Like I said, you know, to keep the kids off the street, like, oh, this is cute. But then when you broke down everything and the meaning and everything,
He's speechless.
Speechless.
And
What
you know,
about you,
and
Mike?
I know we have to go. The wild thing about it is I volunteered my whole entire life.
That is awesome.
Shout out to like Ray Lewis, who gave us a whole tractor trailer full of clothes from Macy's. You know, people like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my job, my full-time job, BG&E, who's my #1 supporter. How many people could say
That's
your
dope.
job,
Your job
is your
supporting what you do.
#1 supporter?
Yeah,
When I
that's
got
big.
back to work after 5 months, the first thing they said was, so when is the next Hug Don't Shoot event? Like, let me get back to work first. How about that?
That's what's up.
But I never wanted a nonprofit. I was on the
That
beach of Cancun, Mexico, and I seen somebody in Baltimore that was murdered, and I said, we need to start hugging and stop shooting. Who would have known they got this big?
Yeah, that's
Thank
awesome.
you. Well, thank
you. We gotta we gotta go online and get these
Get some
shirts.
shirts.
It's gonna help
Yes.
support your business,
Yes.
right? Your
Yes.
organization. We definitely gonna have those shirts on. This one is for Dakia.
Yes, that is. I
You
spoke.
want us down for this
Right,
one.
I
yeah.
met her at Kelvin Rodwell Elementary School. This little girl
Okay.
was speaking,
Mhm.
and I was like, I love her.
Mhm.
But what I didn't know is this baby is also a cancer survivor. And I said, I'm bringing you a shirt. I couldn't find her for a while.
She hunted her
I
down.
hunted her down to find this shirt, to give her this
all
shirt.
the way here at the Kaiser.
Yes,
Wow.
I hunted her down to get this shirt.
That's what's up. That's definitely
We
what's
gotta
up.
get that out to her. So Dakia, this is your shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr.
All
Mike,
right.
anything you want to
You
say?
have to say anything, our engineer Mikey, Sook.
I
Sookie
just
gang.
want to say, like, you're definitely a beautiful individual, and we're blessed to have you here. You're definitely different, and we need this in Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know you're here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy to see you. I'm blessed to be around you right now, and yeah, I'm thankful.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah, you can definitely get
Remember,
a
the hug you give might be the hug you need.
Yeah, for real. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. I'm
Thank
gonna give
you.
you
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Hugs. Hugs are free.
Yes, they are.
All right, guys, we'll see you in about a couple minutes. We
Yeah.
got one other half of the show. We got Mr. LeVar Hayes coming with the Sweet Tooth Gourmet Catering Company and a lot more he's got going on. And I want to thank this beautiful young lady. This
Yes.
light is shining
Yes.
extremely bright.
Beautiful show.
Yes, beautiful show.
Hey, wait a minute, real quick. Tune in each Monday for We Own This City. I was in the first episode.
Oh, yeah.
And I might be in other episodes also. Not only that, Hug Don't Shoot got over 20 to 30 people a job, and we own this city.
Say word.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if you look in the app, look on my page today. I also put something else on there. So shout out to Thea Washington, who's the casting agent for HBO. We own this city. So she's still looking for more people for different movies.
Y'all hear that?
listen,
So check out my
we
page.
got to link up the
Yes.
Coyoteman show and
Yes.
this beautiful Val.
Miss Jenkins, we
Thank you guys. You will be back. You can always
Thank
do a
you.
tour and visit every one of the shows here and tell stories.
Stories.
Good ones. All of them.
Oh.
Because I know she got other stories. She said she's a comedian too, so you got.
Oh yes, you gotta bring her back.
I'm not a comedian. I'm a clown. There's a big difference.
Okay,
See
well,
what I'm saying?
we gotta bring her
See
back.
what I'm saying? She'll be back.
Yeah, we
She'll
got
be
them
back.
back.
But we thank you guys.
Thank y'all. We catch y'all in a minute.
Thank you.
Yes.
On the Edge,
With Sonji on the Coyoteman Show Network.
where laughter is our therapy.
With Sonji Lucy and Sekou. We're on the edge.